What's going on, everybody? It's EricRayweather back here, and in today's video I'm going to be going over another new title update for Madden 19. Yes, we have a new title update. I know we just had one last week. Typically we do not get two title updates this close within a week from each other. Usually at best we get one a month or one every 5 to 6 weeks. But what we have today is called a February quick fix title update. So for those of you wondering, before we get into it, it's a very short update, but before we get into it, why would two updates come so close together like this? Because these updates are submitted weeks in advance. Whenever you have a title update for a game, you have to submit the approval to Xbox, to Sony, weeks in advance. They have to okay it before you can put it in the game. That's why a lot of times when things break in the game and you're like, well, why can't they just fix them quickly? Sometimes it's not that they can't fix them quickly, it's that they have to wait weeks for the consoles, the game companies to approve the update before it can go live. So what this is this was probably submitted days after the other update was submitted because they found a fix for some crucial things, so they had to hurry up and kind of put that through the review process. So basically what this update is, it's very simple. Number one, the fall forward bug is not fixed in this. I think a lot of people, when they saw that there was a title update today, they thought that the new fall forward bug was fixed, where players are falling forward almost on every tackle, and on QB sneaks, if you hit the QB, he kind of like lunges forward for 5 yards literally every single play. If you don't know what I'm talking about with this new bug, it's absolutely crazy. I will leave a link in the pinned comment below. Just scroll down and I go over the bug, and I actually go over ways to stop it if you're having trouble with it. Definitely check that video out because this is probably the worst bug of the year in Madden. So what this update fixed mainly was some of the desyncing issues. That's kind of the big thing here, which is really good because the desyncs have been absolutely horrible this year. It's been one of the worst parts of the game. So they found two causes for desyncs. There's a bunch of different things that cause desyncs, and until they figure out what each specific one is, they can only fix it once they figure out what's actually causing it. So they found two causes. One was some form of hot routing in a certain way, I guess, could cause a desync. That has been fixed. And there was another desync involving the 2-minute warning soft clock, and they figured out that bug and they fixed. So that's two desync issues that are now fixed. There are still, of course, other ones in the game, but you're a little less likely to desync now because they've addressed these. It says also, with our increased logging and tracking from the February update, we will continue to address future stability issues. So basically with the previous update before this one, they put in some extra logging and tracking so that they can get more information on why some of these desyncs occur. So if we get another update, sometime in March, they should be able to address some of those other desync issues. There's also a bullet point here about solo challenges. It said there's a fix for solo challenges that used end conditions. If the CPU on a failed attempt, the user would restart, and then the user would only have one play on the next attempt. So basically there was a glitch going around with solo challenges in MUT, where if it was a defensive challenge, you could just purposely lose the challenge on the first play. Like if it was a challenge that took multiple plays, if you would have to sit there for like a few minutes, you could fail it on the first attempt, so like give up a touchdown or whatever, and then you restart it, and then you would only have to play for one play and it would automatically give you the win. So that was kind of something that favored us there, was we were able to get out of these solo challenges quickly and get the rewards. They fixed that one, and they added a note here specifically about the fall forward. They said this update does not include a fix for players falling forward. However, our teams are aware of the issue and investigating how to address it. Once we have an update, we will make sure to post on the EA forums. So for those of you that have been asking me, they are obviously aware of the fall forward bug and they're trying to address it. What most of us just wish they would do is just reverse the previous patch, because the patch that we just got a few days ago didn't really improve the game a whole lot in the ways that they said it would. It just made the game worse with that bug. Again, if you don't know what it is, link will be below. But yeah, so that's all for today. Just basically they addressed some desyncs and a solo challenge issue in MUT. but they are aware of the fall forward. They are aware of the desyncing still, of course. So I would kind of expect another update to come out in March, because the way they're talking, I'm sure they're gonna try to fix some of these other issues that are still in the game. But that's it for today. Very quick, brief update. That's all we're gonna have for today. So if you are new here and you enjoy the content, please subscribe below and hit the notifications. And as always, I will see you guys next time.